Welcome everyone. In this video, we will delve deeper into the concept of externalities, a fundamental economic idea that often goes unnoticed but has a significant impact on our lives and the world around us. In economics, externalities refer to the unintended effects of an economic activity on parties other than the individuals or entities directly involved in the activity. These effects can be positive or negative and often occur outside the market transaction itself. Externalities can be both tangible and intangible, ranging from environmental pollution and traffic congestion to knowledge spillovers from research and development. Understanding externalities is crucial as they can lead to market inefficiencies and result in outcomes that do not fully account for the total social impact. Positive externalities occur when an economic activity generates benefits for individuals or the broader community beyond those who directly engage in the activity. A classic example of a positive externality is education. When individuals invest in education and gain knowledge and skills, society benefits as a whole through a more skilled workforce, increased innovation, and higher overall productivity. Education not only improves the economic well-being of individuals but also leads to positive social outcomes, such as lower crime rates and improved public health. Other examples of positive externalities include vaccinations, which not only protect individuals from diseases but also contribute to community immunity, reducing the spread of infectious diseases and safeguarding public health. On the other hand, negative externalities arise when an economic activity imposes costs on individuals or society at large, beyond those directly involved in the activity. Air pollution is a prime example of a negative externality. When firms or individuals produce goods or services using polluting technologies, the resulting emissions harm the environment and public health, creating costs that are not reflected in the market price of the products. The negative consequences of air pollution extend to increased healthcare costs, reduced productivity due to illnesses, and environmental degradation, affecting future generations. Other examples of negative externalities include noise pollution from transportation and industrial activities, which can affect the well-being and health of nearby residents, and the depletion of natural resources due to overexploitation. The tragedy of the commons is a specific type of negative externality that occurs when multiple parties have access to a shared resource, leading to overexploitation or degradation of that resource. Imagine a scenario where multiple farmers graze their cattle on a common pasture. Each farmer has an incentive to maximize their livestock to maximize profit, but collectively, they end up overgrazing the pasture, depleting its resources and causing long-term damage. The tragedy of the commons highlights the need for collective action and effective resource management to prevent the depletion of shared resources. Externalities often lead to market failures, where the unaccounted costs or benefits result in inefficient resource allocation. In a free market, producers and consumers do not consider external costs or benefits when making decisions, leading to an imbalance between private and social welfare. This market failure can lead to underproduction of goods with positive externalities and overproduction of goods with negative externalities, distorting the overall well-being of society. To address externalities and mitigate their impact, various policy tools can be employed. One approach is government intervention through regulations and taxes. For example, governments may implement environmental regulations to limit emissions or impose taxes on polluting activities, internalizing the external costs and encouraging cleaner production. Governments can also use subsidies or grants to incentivize positive externalities. Supporting education, research, and development can promote innovation and human capital growth, benefiting society as a whole. In cases of the tragedy of the commons, cooperation and collective action are essential to manage shared resources sustainably. Establishing clear property rights or creating community-based management systems can help prevent overuse and preserve the resource for future generations. Collaboration between governments, businesses, and communities is crucial in addressing externalities effectively and finding solutions that balance economic development with environmental and social sustainability. Evaluating externalities is a complex task that requires considering various factors, such as the magnitude of the external effects, the affected parties, and the feasibility of implementing corrective measures. Cost-benefit analysis is often used to weigh the costs of addressing externalities against the benefits to society. This analysis helps policymakers make informed decisions about implementing policies that internalize externalities. Additionally, valuing intangible externalities, such as the impact of biodiversity loss or the value of cultural heritage, presents unique challenges that require innovative approaches to decision-making. Externalities are a crucial concept in economics that reminds us of the interconnectedness of economic activities and their broader impact on society. Positive externalities offer opportunities for collective benefits, while negative externalities challenge us to find ways to mitigate their harm. By understanding and addressing externalities through policy interventions, cooperation, and collective action, we can move towards a more efficient and sustainable economy, one that balances individual interests with the well-being of society as a whole. As global challenges such as climate change, pollution, and resource depletion continue to unfold, recognizing and managing externalities becomes ever more important in shaping a better and more resilient world for future generations. Remember, every economic decision we make can have far-reaching consequences, and by considering externalities, we can work together to create a more harmonious and sustainable future for ourselves and the generations to come.